So we've looked at how to create a basic PyVision display. So now let's use some of the more advanced features to enhance our displays. So here I have a very simple display. So what we're going to do is use the graphic library. So the graphic library allows you to have a variety of different symbols that you can use, that you can add to your display. Maybe you want to have a representation of your plant, you want to have some pieces of equipment. And one of the great things with the graphic library is they work really well with multi-state. So we'll talk about how multi-state works. But let's first just add one of the graphics here. So throughout the exercises, we've been using mixing tank 1, mixing tank 2, and the 2 storage tanks. So let's just add a tank to our display. So here, I'm simply drag and dropping tank. I can resize it as I want. And there we go. We now have a tank. One of the other advantages of using one of those graphic library instead of just importing a picture is to work with multi-state. So if I right-click on anything, I could right-click on the value here, but I will do it on the graphic. So if I right-click, configure multi-state, we can see that now it allows me to put a tag. So what is really multi-state? So multi-state is the fact that when a value of either an attribute or a pi tag changes, the color will also change. So this gives you a quick overview of what's going on in your plant. So let's go to my mixing tank 1. And let's assume that we're interested in the external temperature. So I'm simply drag and dropping the attribute in the multi-state attribute tab. So by default, we can see that 5 states were created. We can edit any of the limits, any of the colors, to have something that makes sense. So let's assume that I'm satisfied with those colors. I can now save my display. So now let's see how it behaves while I move through time. Well, now we can see that the color is now blue, which in this case means that the value is between 240 and 180.